Good morning, broadcasters. 360 seconds news and commentary for broadcast professionals is on the air. I'm Maria Kholodova from TKT. Let's discuss the latest technological news with our respected experts, Philip Grossman and Mary Seidler. Don't forget to give the program a like. Telos Alliance announced the AIXpressor, Jünger's Audio's powerhouse audio processor. It takes converting AoIP to and from other formats to a whole new level with Telos Alliance Livewire Plus, AES67, and SMPTE 2110-30 AoIP formats built in. It also supports traditional broadcast and audio interfaces, including analog, MADI, AES3, and SDI. So, Mary, what are your thoughts on this?
I love the Jünger guys, and they have been working for a long time on this. This has now come out, and it's just the beginning of what you'll be able to do with this. What I like about it is that it supports AES67 and 2110-30. And as Philip and I were speaking, this means so much to the industry because it makes it so much easier for interconnectivity. And I know a lot of the Jünger clients also they've got to have this backwards compatibility with MADI and Sowieso, so that it fills a market need. I mean, Philip, what do you think about
yeah, I'd say that one of the biggest difficulties we've had in moving to 2110 in general is that the video side moved very quickly to SMPTE 2110. The audio side, not so much, because they actually been doing IP far longer than the video side. And I think at one time there were 11 or 12 different standards, and that finally got down to the just the two, there were just then two, MADI, and Dante. And so this I think really helps to sort of simplify that movement into the pure IP, everything IP, where now the audio and video are more converged, making it much easier for us to implement those types of systems across large disparate locations.
All right, now moving on to ATOMOS, the combination of network connected devices, ZATO Connect, ATOMOS Connect, and SHOGUN Connect with the latest cloud services establishes an ecosystem that makes it easy for anyone creating video to share media and collaborate with remote team members. All three new devices support ATOMOS Cloud Studio and work with the new ATOMOS Stream service. So Philip, how do you think the broadcasters would benefit from this?
Well, it's really interesting to see that a lot of, there was this big push to do edit in the cloud, everything's got to be done in the cloud. And what we're seeing here with a lot of this, it's really about via the cloud. The cloud becomes that interconnection, that architectural pattern that allows interconnection amongst all these different devices. It'll be interesting, obviously, if you use all ATOMOS products, this is great. If you use a bunch of different products, what does it mean? Everybody's sort of racing to get to that standard. The problem is he who owns the standard owns everything. And so we're going to see that, I think, for the next couple of years. But it's exciting to see people leveraging the cloud as a connection point as opposed to a final static endpoint. So I think that we're going to see a lot of adoption with things like this and other products.
And do you think this is largely kind of a result of the pandemic and more virtual production?
I think it's definitely the speed as a result of the pandemic. If we did not have the pandemic, you would not see this happen as fast. We are eventually going this direction just because the cost to do and to run things via SDI, to roll trucks for sporting events was just becoming prohibitive from a cost perspective because there's so much content that needs to be generated. So we'll start to see this a lot of, and I don't mean this in a pejorative sense, but second tier type events where this will be tested out. And what'll be interesting is that the quote unquote second tier type events will look as good, if not better. There'll be a lot more capabilities with these technologies. So there'll be more, level 2 type events, I think, which is very interesting and it's great for the industry.
All right, now moving on to Blackmagic. Blackmagic announced a new family of ATEM SDI live production switchers with 3G SDI connections. The SDI Pro and Extreme models support direct recording of their streaming data to USB flash disks and allow customers to edit their live event as they can record multiple video streams. The SDI Extreme switcher includes 4 upstream chroma keys, and this allows customers to build exciting virtual sets. How do you think these switchers expand the functionality of what broadcasters do?
Well, first, I was excited and disappointed because I have both HDMI and SDI cameras. So I was hoping we'd get one that did a little bit of both. But bringing the SDI in really brings it more to the professional level, because professional level, quote unquote, professional level cameras are SDI based, and there's far more of those in the professional side. So this really gives an option to those small professional environments to have a really high powered, highly capable video switcher in their model. So I'm excited to see it. I really hope they eventually have something that does maybe 2 HDMI and 2 SDI or some combination, or make it pluggable where you can pick, you just buy the little modules. But overall, I think it's going to be great for the industry. It's just going to allow a lot more highly polished productions to happen.
All right, well, that's all the time we have today. Many thanks to our experts, Philip and Mary. Don't forget to comment on the news that we've discussed. See you next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.